Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading to 29th of April through to the 5th of May 2019. I'm not appearing on screen this week, just fancied showing you guys the cards. Easier for me to do that actually this week because I'm not recording from my own home at the moment. I'm in another location, my twin sister's place, and it's easier just to raise the iPad bird's eye view over the cards for you guys. Okay, for your reading guys, it's a bit stripped down I'm afraid, but we're using the Deviant Moon Tarot. Don't worry about these cards, they're absolutely stunning cards. They're quite cute, I think. Just using one of these cards to have a look at what the advice is you need, or what is it that you need to kind of focus on for the week. Body of the reading is done with the Tarot off the Old Path. Absolutely in love with these cards, really beautiful, really expressive. And we just get 5 to 10 other cards to see if there's any other energies coming in. Alright, with that being said guys, let's get on with your reading. So Universe Spirit, what is it that Gemini needs to be focusing on this week in one card? What is it that Gemini needs to be focusing on this week in one card? Okay, that's it there. So is this reverse? This is reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. I think if you've been going through heartache and pain, you really need to be focusing on how you can heal that now with the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, because Three of Swords reverse, Three of Swords in the upright is all about anxiety, depression, heartbreak, pain, sadness, fear. It's everything. It's the, you know, to me this card is worse than the Ten of Swords. For me it's worse than the Five of Cups. For me this encompasses because at least with the Ten of Swords, if you're feeling depressed with the Ten of Swords, you're kind of just, you know, you're kind of frozen, if that makes any sense. You're kind of just accepting something with the Ten of Swords. With the Three of Swords, everything is very much alive. Everything is still very much tangible. I've been through this stage with the Three of Swords in my life, and it's not a nice place to be, where you just feel absolute fear all the time, and depression, and just anxiety, and, you know, sadness. But the universe is saying this week you really need to focus on a way that you can heal this, a way that you can try and overcome this with the Three of Swords in the reverse. How can you heal that pain? How can you find ways to heal the depression with the Three of Swords in the reverse? How can you stem the flow of all of that? If you think about the Three of Swords in the upright as well, this card is all about tears. When you do Three of Swords, it's about heart surgery, so you're letting it flow out. You're letting everything flow out. And sometimes with the Three of Swords in the upright, you're letting all the tears, all the pain, everything flow out. Some of you guys could have been crying for a very, very long time, but the Three of Swords is all about, well, how do we get to you to dry your tears? How do we get everything kind of to move a little bit backwards, if that makes any sense? So this is a week for healing and focusing on healing broken hearts, depression, sadness and anxiety. Gems, okay, this week, because, you know, it's not a nice place to be in. It really isn't. I've been there, as I say, with the Three of Swords, and it's a horrific place for anyone to be. That card for me is really down. I just find it really down, that card. But when it's reversed, it kind of lifts my spirits. So you really need to be focusing on how can I overcome this energy. Because in the past, Gemini, for some of you guys, you had the Seven of Wands. I think you were facing a challenge. Seven of Wands is about a challenge, or sometimes the Seven of Wands can be that you're feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes, because Wands represent work, it can be that you're overwhelmed with work with the Seven of Wands energy, or it can be that you're facing some aggression, or you're facing war. I think Seven of Wands might be ruled by Mars. I think it's ruled by Mars, planet of war. Okay, so when you've got the Seven of Wands, you're also facing a war with others, aggression, you know, people who are shaking their fingers at you, that type of thing. In the past, you have the Seven of Wands. Basically, facing a challenge is the Seven of Wands energy when that card shows up sometimes in the past. Okay. Six of Coins energy. So the Six of Coins energy is all about sharing. It's also about receiving. Some of you guys might have been facing a challenge in terms of receiving some money here. Six of Coins energy is not just about giving, it's also about receiving. So you might have faced a challenge, Seven of Wands energy, in terms of money being received, or receiving money with the Six of Coins energy showing here. From a Knight of Coins, this could be somebody who was moving really, really slowly with the Knight of Coins energy. Or this could be in a business, for example, because Knight of Coins is about building a business. Some of you guys might have faced a challenge in terms of receiving money. This could have been in a business, or maybe a challenge receiving money from a Knight of Coins showing up here. So this could be a business owner, or this could be somebody who is mid-management, or this could be, for example, if you think about a bank and where the knight would stand. The queen and the king would be in high positions working as a bank. This would be a bank teller or a trainee. He's often somebody who's educated as well. This is a person who is a trainee. This could be like a trainee financial person, for example. So you might have faced a challenge in terms of getting money from, you know, somebody who works in sales, or somebody who works in a junior position in a bank, or somebody who's kind of at that kind of level working wise. Or you might have, you know, been challenged about receiving money from, you know, Knight of Coins could be somebody who owes you money, or from somebody who runs a business, or a business indeed with the Knight of Coins energy, or your own business maybe, Gemini with the Knight of Coins energy. Now going forward, your thinking will be, Gemini, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. That's interesting. Queen of Cups in reverse is to kick up a stink. So some of you guys are probably thinking to kick up a stink, because she's going to throw her, she's like the Queen of Swords reverse, she's going to throw her baby out with the bathwater. That's what the Queen of Cups does. She doesn't know how to approach a situation in a diplomatic way. She's not diplomatic when she's reversed, because she's emotional, remember, but reverse, she's overly emotional. So she's the type of person that will go in the bank and she'll have a right go at the bank manager because the bank owes her money, and this was kicking up a stink. So some of you guys thinking to really kind of rip into someone probably with that Queen of Cups reverse showing here. Seven of Swords energy showing here. Strategy, as a strategy or as a way. This is strategizing. So some of you guys thinking of kicking up a stink with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, but this will be as a plan or as a strategy or as a way with the Seven of Swords energy showing here. Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands energy is all about moving forward. It's all about overcoming the situation with the Knight of Wands energy. It's also about pursuing things. I actually think that your thinking is to kick a stink up with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's to throw your baby out with the bathwater. It's to get really angry. She's a really angry character in reverse. All right, planning a strategy as a way that you're planning to move forward. So the Knight of Wands is all about moving forward, and this is planning a strategy to move forward. So your plan of strategy in order how you move forward in this situation with the Knight of Rods energy, Gemini, will be to kick up a stink, or be to get really angry at whoever this person is who owes you money, who won't give it. You know, that type of thing, because that's what the Queen of Cups does reverse. She's not diplomatic. In the upright, she's going to go and she's going to say, look, I'm not being rude, but I've been waiting ages for this money to come through, and it hasn't come through yet. Can you tell me what's happening, please? But in the reverse, she's like, you fucking bastards, my kids can't eat, and I'm starving. What the hell's going on here? Why don't you... That's what she's, sorry. But that's what she does when she's reversed. She gets really angry, really, really pissed off. You know, but this is your strategy of how you're going to move forward, is by kicking up a stink with the Queen of Cups reversed. Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for Gemini and how they should proceed going forward with this? What is the plan of strategy? What is it that you think that they should do going forward? Well, Gemini, you need to... 10 of Wands energy. You just need to keep on pursuing this thing. 10 of Wands, you need to keep moving forward, because it's going to happen. 10 of Wands is all about perseverance. All right, so you need to continue to persevere with that 10 of Wands energy showing there, okay? The universe is saying injustice, in getting justice. So this is in getting what is owed to you. You need to persevere in getting justice with the justice energy, or you need to persevere in maybe getting some form of legal representation with the justice energy showing up there. Okay, Fool energy is all about new beginnings. All right, so I feel that the advice is you need to persevere in getting justice. All right, by doing something new or doing something different, because the Fool is all about doing something new or doing something different with the Fool energy. And when it says do something different, it means don't throw your baby out with the bathwater, Gemini, basically. All right, because we'll quickly go through this reading. The 29th of April through to the 5th of May. Some of you guys, the focus needs to be on the Three of Swords reversed. Some of you guys have really been upset. Three of Swords in the upright. This is what I'm saying. Three of Swords is not just about, oh, my man left me and I've got no love. It's not like that at all. You can be the Three of Swords in the upright if you're suffering financially. You can be the Three of Swords in the upright if you're always being looked over or passed over for a promotion or a job or whatever the case might be. You can be this character for many, many, many things, okay? Some of you guys really been going through a dark night of the soul with the Three of Swords. Some of you guys have been really upset, but it's saying you need to focus on how you can remedy Three of Swords in the reverse is a medicine. It's it's a medicine that you'll take to, remedy an ailment. So, you need to focus on the remedy. You need to focus on basically finding the remedy, finding the medicine for the difficult situation. In other words, you need to focus on stitching yourself up. If this is kind of heart surgery in the reverse, you're getting stitched up, all right? I don't mean stitched up in a bad way. I mean, you need to focus on healing the situation, finding the remedy to a situation, because in the past, Gemini, some of you guys facing a challenge. The challenge is all about getting money from a Knight of Coins. Could be somebody who's moving very slowly, might be somebody who's a junior position in a bank or in a financial institution, might have been getting money from a small business as well. Knight of Coins can be small business, and this is like, in the past, I've been really facing a challenge about getting money that was owed to me from a small business or someone who's moving slowly or that type of thing. Some of you guys, you're thinking is, you know what, my plan of action, because the Knight of Wands is action, all right, and this is the plan. So you're thinking, well, my plan of action, okay, will now be to throw a wobbly. I'm going to get really, really angry. Some of you guys probably want to do some karate kicks or something like that with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. But your focus will be your plan, Seven of Swords, of action, Knight of Wands, thinking-wise around this situation. How are you going to get back your money? Some of you guys are going to say, well, my plan of action, Seven of Swords, plan, Knight of Wands, action, is to do the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Throw my baby out with the bathwater. Threaten them. Get really angry. Put all of the emotional stuff on the line. I haven't eaten in 10 days. I'm starving. Oh, my children can't eat. I can't get to work. I can't drive anywhere. I've got no money, blah, blah. With the Queen of Cups, you'll use every single emotional sub-story in the book to get your money, because probably other things haven't worked, so now you're going to have to put all the emotional shit out there. But the universe is saying, no, you've got to persevere in getting justice by doing something different, because the Fool is different. So it's saying, don't do this. If any of you guys are thinking, I'm going to put the waterworks on, but it's not just waterworks, it's a bloody flood with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I'm going to use every emotional sub-story in the book to get what I need, especially if you're dealing with a financial institution. Financial institutions, yeah, they can kind of be very receptive to people who cry on phones. I get that. I see that. But I also feel that some people are so professional that they'll just be like, oh no, I'm so sorry that, to hear that, but we can't do this, that and the other. And really the universe is saying, well, don't do that, because that's probably not going to serve you in the long run. What you really need to do, Gemini, is you need to persevere in getting your justice by doing something different other than doing this in the next few days. Very interesting reading. Let's have a quick look at the 5 to 10 card reading and see if there's anything else we can see. Right. Let's have a look. Right. First 5 cards, please. Anything else Gemini needs to know about coming in between the 29th and the 5th of May? Anything else Gemini needs to know coming in between the 29th and the 5th of May? Okay, this card wants to come out first. Page of Swords. Page of Swords can be arguments, however, or conflict. Page of Swords can also be an email or a text message. It's electronic mail, is Page of Swords energy. Let's have a look at what shows up. But it's also conflict or argument as well. Some of you guys there's an argument energy coming into a relationship, the lovers. And funnily enough, Gemini, that's you. Some of you guys might be deciding to send a message as well via text message, electronic. Interesting. There could be an argument or conflict over some messaging. Lovers is Gemini, ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, text messaging, social media messaging. The argument over messages, or this could be you deciding to send a message, or there could be an argument going on within a relationship here with a loved one. Lovers isn't always romantic, sometimes it's just a loved one. So it could be argument, Page of Swords, with a loved one. The lover's energy showing up here for some of you guys. Eight of Coins energy is to do with your work. Okay, some of you guys making a decision about the work that you do. Page of Swords also is all about investigating and researching. All right, so some of you guys might be doing some research. It could be in some new work happening here as well with the Eight of Coins energy. We've got the Eight of Coins. Let's see what shows up next to the Eight of Coins energy. Knight of Swords. Some of you guys could be pursuing some work or pursuing a new project. with the Eight of Wands energy. Also, the Page of Swords and the Eight of Coins could be a course. Some of you guys could be traveling to a course, for example. This could be because he's a student, okay, and this is a course, all right? So learning something, learning a skill. Some of you guys pursuing a new skill, learning something, showing up here. Page of Swords energy could also be via correspondence. Page of Swords is ruled, remember, Lovers, sorry, is ruled by Mercury, planet of communication. So this could be like an online course as well. All right, so some of you guys pursuing a new skill. Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles energy showing here. You could be learning something via an online course with the Lovers energy. What's the last card showing here? We've got the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. Some of you guys, you're letting your intuition drive you. Knight of Swords is to be driven, and this is your intuition. Some of you guys are driven in the next few days, 29th of April to the 5th of May, by your intuition. It might be that you're pursuing a new skill. It might be that you're studying. Also, some of you guys wanting to study medicine, like the human body, that type of thing. Sometimes the Lovers, I think, represents genitalia or something like that. Something to do with the human body, maybe something medical as well, showing up here. Or you could be studying something like an online course, for example, showing up here. But you're definitely, I think, following your intuition over the next few days. It could be something education related. However, we do have arguments in a relationship. It could be over your work as well. All right, showing up here. Anything else you can show, Gemini, coming in 5 further cards. We have, again, keep showing up work, Three of Coins, teamwork, a review for some of you guys coming up with the Three of Coins energy showing up here, but also the Three of Coins. Usually I only see the Three of Coins as being a review card when I've got 2 other people on it. If it's one person showing up here, I've got somebody who's completing some work here. So you might be completing a project with that Three of Coins energy. 2 of Wands, this is a partnership with the 2 of Wands. Some of you guys, though, completing a project, ready to move to the next stage now. 2 of Wands is all about planning, all right, planning the next stage. So some of you guys are finishing a project and now planning the next stage with the 2 of Wands energy over the next few days. 5 of Coins, you might be planning to leave a property. 5 of Coins can also be leaving a property. So some of you guys finishing a project, possibly planning to leave a property, for example, with the 5 of Coins showing up here, or leaving a job or something like that with the 5 of Coins energy showing there. I'm seeing the Knight of Coins energy showing here. So the Knight of Coins can be permanent work with the Knight of Coins energy. This can also be pursuing a goal with the Knight of Coins energy. Knight of Coins can also be things moving slowly as well with that Knight of Coins energy. The Hermit, okay, so some of you guys possibly, Hermit is also an expert as well. This is an expert in business, all right, so this is like a business expert. So it might be that some of you guys are finishing a project, you're planning the next stage, or you're planning to leave a particular place. It might be that some of you guys are getting some expert advice in business, or you're speaking to a business expert in the next few days as well, because expert is Hermit and this is business, Knight of Coins. So you might be speaking to a business expert or an expert in business over the next few days. Also, 5 of Coins can be financial difficulties. So if you guys are experiencing financial difficulties, it might be that with the 2 of Wands energy, you are planning to contact a business expert or an expert in finance. Somebody who can help you to plan ahead again with that 3 of Coins energy showing here. I'm also seeing, though, arguments. It could be in a relationship about the work that you do. I'm also seeing you guys being driven by your intuition, possibly learning a new skill here. This could be you're researching something. It could be online tutelage with the Lovers energy being ruled by Mercury and communication. Very, very interesting reading, guys, showing up. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like a private reading with me, just go to the link in the comments section or hovering around the video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.